I stopped believing in Santa Claus when I was 10. That didn't break me. Kids grow up, right? But at 11, I stopped believing in my family, and that broke everything. Picture this. A backyard in small-town Kentucky on a Saturday afternoon. Red and white tablecloths, paper plates stacked high, the smell of charcoal and someone's aunt's potato salad, a tiny American flag stuck in a flower pot by the grill, my uncles playing country guitar, everyone sipping sweet tea like we're in some commercial for the perfect American family. I'm sitting on the porch steps, watching my mom laugh at something my grandpa said. She's got that smile she does for company, the one that never reaches her eyes. And that's when I catch it. My grandma looking at me. Not the eat your vegetables look, not stand up straight in church. This one's different, like she's seeing a ghost. Her hand trembles when she lifts her lemonade. The music keeps playing, people keep laughing, but something's wrong. I just don't know what. My mom meets my eyes across the yard, then looks away. Just for a second, but I see it. Fear, maybe guilt. She busies herself with the potato salad, serving seconds to people who don't want them. Monday at school, my friends talk about the big football game and who's bringing snacks for the church youth group. Megan's halfway through a story about her dad yelling at the ref when she stops mid-sentence. "Okay, what's wrong?" she says. "Nothing." "You've been staring at your sandwich for 5 minutes. It's PB&J, Katie, not a crystal ball." I almost smile. Almost. Just tired. She leans back, arms crossed. "You're a terrible liar." She's right, but I don't even understand what's wrong myself. "Hey," she says softer, "when you're ready, okay?" I nod, because that's all I can do. That afternoon, I'm home first. The house is quiet in that way that makes every sound too loud. My mom walks in still in her diner uniform, tired eyes, hair pulled back. I don't plan it. The question just slips out. Am I adopted? The water keeps running. The glass in her hand hovers. Halfway to the sink, halfway to falling. She doesn't turn around. I count the seconds by the drips hitting the drain. 5, 6, 7. When she finally looks at me, her eyes are red. Not crying, just holding back years of it. "Don't ask me that again." Her voice cracks on again. "Please, Katie, just don't." She walks past me, leaves the water running, leaves me standing there with my half-empty glass and a house suddenly too big and too small at the same time. That night, I can't sleep. Around 11, voices downstairs, low, careful. I slip out of bed, peek through the crack in the door. The lamplight cuts across their faces, bending shadows over the room. My grandma's voice first, sharp. "She's got his eyes. You see it too, don't you?" Long pause, then my mom. "I see her. That's all I see." 16 years, Grandma's voice drops. "Every Sunday I sit in that pew and pray no one asks." Asks what? You know what. Silence, then my mom, barely a whisper. "Then maybe we should stop going to church." "And confirm every rumor?" Grandma leans forward. "We made our choice. We live with it." My mom sits still, shoulders shaking once, barely, like she's swallowing something sharp. I don't remember walking back to my room, just sitting on my bed in the dark, wiping tears with my sleeve. His eyes. What man? Who do I look like? And why does everyone in my house know something I don't? The little American flag from the barbecue is still in my backpack. I take it out. Stars and stripes. Plastic stick. I snap it in half. The crack sounds louder than it should. I stare at the 2 pieces, one with stars, one with stripes, broken down the middle, just like everything else. But you can't pretend away the truth forever, can you? 2 weeks later, everything changes again. My sister Sarah collapses at work, just drops right there between the cereal aisle and canned goods. Seizure. pregnancy complications. 28 years old, 7 months pregnant, and suddenly she's at County General with monitors strapped everywhere. I'm 12. Nobody thinks I need to know details, but I hear them anyway. Preeclampsia, they whisper. Dangerous for the baby. Dangerous for her. The first visit, I don't even get past the waiting room. Through the window in the door, I see Sarah, pale, her hand protective over her stomach. The second visit, I'm in the hallway, pretending to read a magazine from 2003. That's when I hear Dad's voice, tight. She deserves to know. Mom, sharp, not now, not like this. Then when? The conversation ends, but the splinter in my chest digs deeper. The third visit, it's just us. Mom went for coffee, Grandma's parking, Dad's at work. The room smells like disinfectant, machines beep steady. Afternoon sun cuts through the blinds in stripes. Sarah's staring at the ceiling. Her hand slides out from under the blanket. I take it, cold, trembling. Katie, she doesn't look at me. I need to tell you something. Before, she doesn't finish the sentence. The before hangs there. My heart pounds. When I was 16, she stops, swallows hard. I had a baby. The floor disappears. What? Junior year. I was 16 years old, and she finally looks at me, eyes full of 12 years of secrets. I had you, Katie. The machines keep beeping. Down the hall, someone laughs. Life keeps moving. But in this room, everything stops. You're not my sister, I say it flat, because suddenly it all makes sense. The looks, the whispers. I'm your mother. The words tumble out like she's been choking on them forever. I can't breathe. My hand slips from hers. I stand, sit, stand again. So they just pretended? They raised you as theirs. She's crying now. The youngest daughter. That's what the church thinks, the whole town. We couldn't let people know. I'm shaking, everywhere. What about my father? Her face changes. Something shifts behind her eyes. A door slamming. She looks away, back to the ceiling. He didn't want you. 3 words. 3 words, and I'm not just a girl who was lied to. I'm a girl who wasn't wanted. The monitor beeps on, but I'm frozen. Sarah reaches for my hand again. I don't take it. Katie, please. The door opens. Mom walks in with coffee, sees our faces. The cups shake in her hands. What did you tell her? But I'm already backing toward the door, eyes locked on Sarah. Not my sister, my mother, who lied for 12 years. He didn't want me, I whisper. And that's when I see it, in her eyes. Something flickering, something she's not saying. The way she looked away when she said it, she's lying. Or at least, not telling everything. Mom reaches for me, but I'm gone. Running down the hallway, past the nurse's station, past Grandma coming out of the elevator. I don't stop until I'm outside, cold air burning my lungs. He didn't want you. I replay it, the way she said it, the way she couldn't look at me. What if that's a lie too? What if everything is? That night, we sit at the dinner table. The same table where we've said grace for 12 years, like a good Christian family. Now, it feels like a courtroom. I'm across from Mom, the woman I called Mom. She won't look at me, just pushes green beans around her plate. Dad sits with his jaw clenched. Grandma dabs her eyes with a tissue. You lied to me. My voice sounds strange, too calm. My entire life. Mom finally looks up, face blotchy from crying. I did what I thought was best. Best for who? You don't understand. Then make me understand. I'm not yelling. I thought I would, but I'm just cold. Make me understand how this was right. She flinches. You weren't supposed to be my daughter. That was the whole point. The words hang there. ugly, true. I stand up, walk out, up the stairs past family photos on the wall, every single one a lie. In my room, I keep replaying it. He didn't want you. But the way Sarah said it, the way her face changed, it didn't feel like the whole truth. Around midnight, I hear Mom crying through the wall, the kind of crying that's been held too long. I was 16, her voice muffled, breaking. What was I supposed to do? Dad murmurs something. The church, she's sobbing now, Pastor Jim, everyone. They said I was a sinner, that I'd ruined everything. Mom and Dad wouldn't even look at me for weeks. I slide down the wall, sitting on the floor. For the first time, I see it. She wasn't just the liar. She was trapped too. 16 years old, pregnant, scared, everyone telling her to hide it, to make the baby, make me, disappear into the family. Not gone, just wrong. They made her watch me grow up calling someone else Mom. Understanding it doesn't make it hurt less. But now I know who the real enemy is. Not her. The silence, the shame, the lies everyone agreed to keep. The next morning, everyone's gone. The house is empty. I head to the attic. Dust everywhere. Old boxes, Christmas decorations, stuff nobody wants, but nobody throws away. I'm looking for him. A name, a face, proof. I dig through 3 boxes before I find it. A yearbook. Harlan County High School, class of 1985. My hands shake. I flip to junior class photos. There's Sarah, 16, permed hair, smiling, but even in the tiny photo, I see it. She looks scared. I keep flipping. Prom photos. There, Sarah in a pink dress with puffy sleeves. Next to her, a boy with dark hair and a nervous smile. Written in pencil, Tommy, prom 85. Tommy. My father has a name. I stare at his face. I have his eyes, his nose. No wonder Grandma can't look at me. Downstairs, I find Grandma's old phone book. Nobody uses these anymore, but she keeps them stacked in the pantry. I look up every Tomlin, Tom, Tommy in the county. 7 names. I write them on my palm in blue ink, addresses, phone numbers. Then I pack a bag. Not much. Clothes, the yearbook, birthday money from last month. It's not a lot, but it's enough to start. I'm 12 years old. I know this is crazy. I know I should wait, ask more questions, get help. But I've spent my whole life waiting for truth in a house built on lies. The window in my room faces the backyard, the same yard where I first felt something was wrong. I open it. Evening air smells like rain coming. I look at the photo one more time. Tommy. Somewhere out there, he exists. Maybe he doesn't know about me. Maybe Sarah lied to him too. Maybe he thinks I died. Or maybe he really didn't want me. But I need to know, not their version, the real version. I sling the backpack over my shoulder, climb onto the roof. The shingles are rough under my sneakers. I've done this before to meet Megan. But this time, I'm not sneaking out. I'm leaving. I ride my bike 10 miles that first day. August heat, backpack full of everything I own. List of names on my palm already smudging from sweat. First address, trailer park off Route 421. I knock. A woman answers. Cigarette, baby on hip. I'm looking for Tommy. No Tommy here. Door shuts. Second house, brick, nice lawn. Man in his 50s opens the door. I show him the yearbook. Sorry, kid, wrong person. Third address doesn't exist, just an empty lot with weeds and a crooked for sale sign. I'm at a gas station now, bike against the ice machine, water bottle empty, sun beating down. Maybe this is stupid. Maybe I should go home. Except home isn't home anymore. You okay, sweetheart? An older woman, White hair, kind eyes, holding a big gulp. Just looking for someone. She glances at the yearbook in my lap, leans closer. Harlan County High. I graduated '83. She smiles. Who you looking for? I turn the book, point to Tommy. Her face changes, just a flicker. Tommy Brennan. She says it soft. Haven't heard that name in years. My heart jumps. You knew him? Small school. Everyone knew everyone. She sits on the curb next to me. Why you lookin'? I just say it. He's my father. She doesn't look surprised, just nods. Does he know about you? I don't think so. She's quiet. Then, wait here. She goes to her car, comes back with her phone, shows me a photo, a Polaroid someone photographed. Prom night, Tommy laughing, Sarah looking at him like he's everything. They were sweet together, she says, before it fell apart. What happened? Keep scrolling. Another photo. Sarah, pregnant, crying outside the church. Grandma looks angry, ashamed. Sarah just looks broken. Small towns can be cruel, especially church folk. Do you know where he is? She types something, shows me Facebook. Tommy Brennan, Lexington, construction worker. Profile picture, him holding a fish, smiling. Same smile I see in the mirror. Thank you. My voice cracks. Honey, she touches my shoulder. Be careful. Sometimes the truth hurts more than the lie. I get her name, Mrs. Patterson, and her number. Then I ride home. Not because I want to, because I need to charge my phone. The house is chaos when I walk in. Mom pacing, Grandma with the church directory, Dad on the phone, they all freeze. Where have you been? Mom's voice high, panicked. Looking for my father. Silence. Grandma stands. This stops now. No, this is just starting. We will send you away. Her voice cold. Boarding school. Out of state. You keep this up, you'll never see anyone again. You can't keep me from him forever. He doesn't want you. Grandma's face red. Why do you think we hid you? He walked away. Then I'll hear it from him. My hands shake. I shove them in my pockets. Not from people who've lied my whole life. Dad speaks, quiet. If you keep pushing, we can't protect you. I don't want your protection. I want the truth. I lock myself in my room, sit with my phone, open Facebook. Tommy Brennan, 43, Brennan and Sons Construction, Lexington. Relationship status? It's complicated. My finger hovers over message. What do I say? Downstairs, arguing, Mom crying, Grandma's sharp voice, Dad trying to keep peace. I look at his profile picture again. Same person, different life. If I do this, there's no going back. But hasn't everything already changed? I type, my name is Katie. I think you're my father. My hand shakes over send, the entire world balanced on one blue button. Grandma's voice downstairs, if she contacts him, we'll lose everything. I press send. 3 dots appear immediately. He's typing. My heart stops. The dots disappear, reappear, disappear. Then, who is this? 3 days. That's how long it takes for Tommy to respond. 3 days of checking my phone every 5 minutes. 3 days of Mom watching me like I'm a bomb. 3 days of Grandma not speaking to me at all, just looking at me across the table like I betrayed her, like I'm the one who lied. On the 3rd day, I meet Megan at the football field. Empty bleachers, cut grass, blazing sun, our spots since 6th grade. So, Megan opens chips. You gonna tell me, or do I have to guess? I say it flat. My sister is actually my mom. Megan stops mid-chew. What? And my whole family's been lying since I was born. They're threatening boarding school now. She's quiet. Then, that's so messed up. Tell me about it. What are you gonna do? I pick at chipped paint on the bleacher. I don't know. Megan looks at me, really looks. Katie, you can't save them. What? Your family. They're drowning in their own lies. She pops another chip, but you can save yourself. It hits different hearing someone else say it. How? Leave. Find your dad. Figure out who you are without their baggage. I'm 12. Almost 13, and the smartest person I know. She grins. If anyone can do this, it's you. We sit until the field lights flicker on, until we both know I've decided. I'm gonna miss you, I say. Shut up. You're not dying. You're just leaving Kentucky. She bumps my shoulder. I'll come find you once you're free. Free? I didn't realize how trapped I felt until she said it. The next morning, I do something I never thought I'd do. I take the bracelet, the one Grandma gave me for my 11th birthday. Real silver, little charms, cross, heart, tiny horse. She gave it to me in front of the whole church. Big speech about family and legacy. Now I'm in a pawn shop on Main Street. How much? I slide it across. The man barely looks. $40. It's worth more, but I'm 12 and desperate, and he knows it. Deal. 2 20s. I fold them into my pocket. Walk out. Bus station 3 blocks away. Small bench, ticket window, broken vending machine. Where to? Lexington. One way or round trip? I hesitate. One way. $35. The ticket prints. She slides it over. Bus leaves 6:30 tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, less than 24 hours. I walk home slow, memorizing everything. The oak tree, the cracked sidewalk, the corner store where Grandpa bought me cherry popsicles. This town raised me, but it also buried me. No one's home when I get there. I stand in the driveway. White siding, the porch, my window. Paper plates stacked on the table, left from some church thing, fluttering in the breeze, lifting, settling, like they're waving goodbye. The light inside looks warm, golden, safe, but I know better. I pack what's left: clothes, yearbook, photo of me and Megan, my birth certificate that lies too, says Sarah's my sister. I write a note, short. I'm sorry, but I need to know the truth. Katie. Leave it on the kitchen table, next to napkins and the fruit bowl, and all the normal things in a normal life. But we were never normal, just good at pretending. Next morning, I'm on the bus before anyone wakes. 6:30 a.m., sky turning pink and orange, beautiful, like the world saying goodbye. Seat in the back, window side, diesel and old coffee and other people's lives. The bus pulls out. I watch my town shrink. Church steeple, high school, Mrs. Patterson's gas station. My phone buzzes. Mom, where are you? I turn it off. Another buzz. Email notification. Facebook Messenger. My hands shake. Tommy Brennan, sent 6:15 a.m. Katie, I don't know what to say. I need to talk to you. Can we meet? I read it 3 times. 4. He responded. He wants to meet. The bus crosses the county line. Sign, thanks for visiting Harlan County. I don't think I will. You know what I realized? They lied so long, they forgot what truth felt like. Made up a world where everything's fine as long as nobody asks questions. But I asked, and now I can't unknow. Countryside rolls by, green hills, farms, cows, simple, honest, real. That's all I want, real. Even if real hurts. Even if real means I'm alone on a bus at 12 with $40 and a prayer. At least it's mine. At least it's true. I don't meet Tommy right away. That's not how this story goes. I get to Lexington and realize I'm 12 with nowhere to sleep. End up at a youth shelter. They ask too many questions. I lie. Learned from the best. Social services finds Mom. She comes, signs papers, drives me home in silence. But something's different.
She doesn't make excuses, just says, "We're getting you help." That's how I end up in therapy. First session, I don't talk, just sit in Dr. Morgan's office that smells like lavender and old books. She's patient, gray hair, glasses on a chain. "You don't have to say anything," she says. "Just being here is enough." That's when I start crying, ugly crying, the kind from your chest, 20 minutes straight. She just hands me tissues. Second session, I can talk. My whole life was a lie, I tell her. Every birthday, every Christmas, all fake. What do you need to feel whole again? I don't know. So she tries another angle. "Katie, what does forgiveness mean to you?" I think, really think, putting down lies that were never mine to carry. She smiles. That's beautiful and true. But how? One day at a time. One truth at a time. Third session, I walk in feeling lighter. "I want to find him," I say. "My father, for real this time." "Are you ready?" I need to hear his side. I need the truth. "And if it's not what you want to hear, then at least I'll know." She closes her notebook. "Then you're ready." But life doesn't wait. I turn 13, 14, 15. Mom and I exist in the same house. Not forgiveness, not hate, somewhere between. At 16, I leave Kentucky for real, this time with permission. Get a job in Las Vegas, needed distance, somewhere no one knew my story. I work as a barista in a casino, loud, chaotic, opposite of small-town Kentucky. Night classes, GED, community college, psychology, because Dr. Morgan changed my life. My apartment's tiny, one room, hot plate, mattress on the floor, but it's mine. I earned it. Nobody lied about it. At 19, I meet Marcus, kind, patient, doesn't push when I get quiet. At 20, I get pregnant. Suddenly, everything I ran from floods back. Now I'm making choices. Now I decide what truth looks like. I have a daughter, Sophia, Tuesday in March, 7 pounds, perfect. When they put her in my arms, her tiny hand wraps around my finger. I promise her right there, I will never lie to you, not about who you are, never. Marcus holds us both. We got this. Life isn't perfect. Money's tight. Sophia cries through the night. But I'm happy, building something real. Then, one day at work, making a cappuccino, my phone buzzes. Text from Mom. I haven't heard from her in 3 years, not since I left. "I'm driving to Las Vegas. If you don't respond in 24 hours, I'm showing up at your door." My hand freezes on the espresso machine. Blood pounds in my ears. Another text. "We need to talk. About your father. About everything. Please." I put the phone down. Hard. Screen cracks in the corner. My coworker. "You good?" Am I? I spent 8 years rebuilding myself, learning to breathe without their lies. Now she wants back in. I stare at the messages. She's coming, whether I want her to or not. This conversation's been waiting since I was 12, since I heard her whisper, she can never know. But I do know. Everything. Except one thing. The truth about Tommy. The man I messaged years ago and never followed up with. Too scared, too angry, too broken. Maybe seeing Mom means finally getting the whole story. Not her version, not Grandma's, the real one. I text back 3 words. "Come, we'll talk." Put my phone away, finish the cappuccino, hand it to the tourist with a smile. Because whatever's coming, I'm not 12 anymore. Not running, not hiding. I'm ready. Mom shows up on a Wednesday. Hair grayer, face harder, standing in my doorway holding Starbucks like a peace offering. "Can I come in?" I step aside. She sees Sophia on the floor, toys everywhere, freezes. "You have a daughter." "Yeah." Silence. Mom's eyes well up. "She's beautiful." "I know. I don't soften. You said you had something to tell me." She sits, hands shaking around the cup. I lied about your father. I know. You've been lying since I was born. No. She stops, starts again. Tommy didn't abandon you. He didn't know. The world tilts. What? When I got pregnant, my parents made me break up with him, threatened to send me away, said he'd ruin both our lives. Her voice cracks. When you were born, they told him you died. Stillbirth, hospital complications. They even had the church do a memorial. I can't breathe. He mourned me? Left flowers every week, for months. She's sobbing. I wanted to tell him, but the lie got too big. How do you come back from that? You tell the truth, my voice sharp. I tried once, when you were 7, but he was married, new life. I didn't want to destroy him again. Sophia crawls over. I pick her up, hold her close. Give me his number. Katie, now. She writes it on a napkin, shaking. Thomas Brennan, 606 area code. He's in Knoxville now, still construction. Leave. Katie, please. You told me what I needed. Go. She looks at Sophia once more. She really is beautiful. I know, because I won't lie to her. The door clicks shut. I sit holding my daughter, holding the napkin, 10 digits between lies and truth. Marcus comes home later, finds me still sitting. Babe? I tell him everything. What now? I finish what I started 8 years ago. I open Facebook. Tommy Brennan. Profile updated. Him by a lake, fishing rod, older, tired. Same smile. I type. My name is Katie. I'm 20. Sarah told you I died at birth, but I didn't. I think I'm your daughter. Send. 3 days. Nothing. Then Friday night, late, Sophia asleep, phone lights up. I need to see you. Can we meet? Anywhere? Anytime? Please. Heart hammering. I type. Cumberland Falls, this Saturday, noon. I'll be there. Saturday morning, 5-hour drive. Marcus stays with Sophia. Go find your truth. Cumberland Falls. Water crashing, mist rising, tourists taking photos. I wait by the overlook. Jeans, hoodie, hands in pockets. Then I see him. Tall, work jacket, walking slow, searching. Our eyes meet. He stops, hand over mouth, tears falling. I walk over, 3 feet away. Tommy? Katie, says my name like it hurts. You're real. I'm real. Rain starts. People rush to cars. We don't move. They told me you died. Voice wrecked. Hospital called. Complications. Sarah couldn't talk. Her parents said I caused enough pain. They lied to both of us. I went to your funeral. Empty casket. I believed them. He's crying hard. I wrote you letters. Every birthday. 20 letters. All came back. Returned to sender. Chest tightens. You kept them. He pulls out his phone. Photos. Envelopes. Yellowed. Stamps. All marked returned. 20 years. 20 letters. Proof. Can I hug you? I step forward. He holds me tight, shaking. We stand there, water soaking us, water roaring. I pull back. I have a daughter, Sophia. You're a grandfather. He breaks, smiles through tears. A grandfather. Sarah's threatening to sue if we have contact. His face hardens. Let her try. She stole 20 years, not another day. We sit, soaked, talking for hours. The funeral, the letters, how he named his boat, Katie Lou, how every birthday he'd sit in that church parking lot. What now? I ask. Now we stop letting them control the story. How? We tell it. Loud, public. Let everyone know what they did. That'll destroy them. They destroyed us first. Jaw set. No more silence. Just truth. I think about Sophia, the life I'm building. Lies I refuse to pass down. Okay, I stand. Let's tell the truth. He stands, holds out his hand. I take it. Father and daughter, finally. 20 years late. But we're here, and we're done hiding. I record the video in my living room, Sophia napping in the next room. Phone propped on books, natural light, no filter, just me. My name is Katie. I'm 20 years old, and I'm about to tell you a story my family spent 2 decades hiding. Deep breath. When I was 12, I found out my sister was actually my mother, that the people I called mom and dad were my grandparents, that my entire life was a lie designed to protect their reputation in a small Kentucky town. I tell it all. The hospital confession, the threats, the fake funeral my father attended, the 20 returned letters. They told me silence protected everyone, but it didn't protect me. It didn't protect my father. It protected their shame. My voice steady now, strong. This isn't revenge. This is truth. And if you've ever been told to stay quiet, to keep the peace, to protect people who hurt you, to carry shame that was never yours, this is for you. I post it everywhere. Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, blog, no going back. Within an hour, it's shared 100 times, 1,000, comments flooding in. Thank you for speaking up. This happened to my aunt. Churches protect image over people. Then my phone rings. Mom. I answer. What have you done? Her voice shaking, angry, desperate. Told the truth. You're destroying this family. Your grandmother, she can't show her face at church. The pastor called. People are talking. You're ruining everything we built. You built it on lies. I'm just letting people see the foundation. After everything I sacrificed? Stop. My voice cuts sharp. You didn't sacrifice. You made a choice to stay silent, to protect yourself, and it hurt all of us. Long silence. Then quieter. I was 16, Katie, scared, alone. I know. I forgive that girl. I pause. But you weren't 16 yesterday, or last year, or when I was 12 begging for truth. You chose silence every single day. So this is it? You're done with me? I'm done carrying your shame. If you want a relationship, it starts with honesty, real honesty, not just when you're cornered. I don't know how. Then learn. I did. Beat. Sophia deserves a grandmother who tells the truth, not one who hides it. I hear her crying. For the first time, it sounds real. I'm sorry. Barely a whisper.
I know, but sorry isn't enough anymore. I hang up, hands shaking, but lighter, free. Marcus comes home, reads the comments with me. You did it. Yeah, I did. 3 months later, I'm in Tennessee, Tommy's backyard. Not fancy. Picnic table, string lights, grill smoking. His wife Linda sets out paper plates, the cheap kind, nothing fancy, real. Sophia toddles over to Tommy. He scoops her up. She grabs his nose. He laughs, deep, happy, the kind you can't fake. She's got your stubbornness, Linda says, smiling at me. Good, she'll need it. Tommy's playing guitar, old acoustic, nothing fancy, some folk song I don't know. Sophia claps off beat. We all laugh. I look at my wrist, the silver bracelet. I bought it back from a pawn shop in Lexington. Different one, same charms. Cross, heart, horse. I take it off, kneel down, put it on Sophia's tiny wrist. Way too big. She shakes her arm, watching it slide. This was your great-grandmother's, I tell her. She gave it to me. I gave it away. But I got it back, because some things are worth fighting for. She doesn't understand, but one day she will. Tommy stops playing. Speech? No speeches, just this.
I look around. This is family. Not the DNA, not the lies, just people choosing each other every day with truth. Linda raises her sweet tea to truth. We all raise our cups. Paper plates flutter in the breeze. Sophia squeals. Tommy strums another chord. No pretending, no performance, just us. Later, after everyone's gone, I write in my journal, something I started in therapy. Family isn't who hides you, it's who stands beside you, even when the truth is ugly, even when it's hard. Real family doesn't need silence, it needs courage. I close the book, look at the photo on my phone. Tonight, all of us, messy, imperfect, ours. My phone buzzes, comment on the video. Truth. Because of you, I finally told my story. Thank you. Another. Truth. 20 years of silence ends today. Another. Truth. Hundreds of them, thousands now. People breaking silence, choosing freedom. I started this for me, for Sophia, for Tommy. But maybe it's bigger than us. Maybe truth always is. I text Megan, still in Kentucky. I did it. I'm free. She texts back immediately. Always knew you would. Proud of you. Sophia's asleep on my chest, breathing soft, trusting, safe.
I whisper to her, your story will always be yours. No lies, no shame, just truth. I promise. And I mean it. Because the truth didn't destroy me. It saved me. If silence ever protected everyone but you, drop truth in the comments. Tell me where you're watching from, your city, your story, your moment of choosing freedom. Hit subscribe so I know you're here, that this matters, that we're building something bigger than shame. Every comment, every subscription tells me, keep going, keep speaking, keep breaking the silence. You're not alone, and neither am I.